Have you ever explored the significance of the number 888 and its spiritual relevance? To many, it represents an angelic numeral, a gateway to fortune and abundance. It is universally acknowledged across various faiths that this number harbors connections to spirituality and the divine presence within us all. Legend suggests that placing the number 888 on a piece of paper beneath your pillow could profoundly change your life by drawing prosperity, calmness, and inner peace. But what is the reality of it? Settle in and stick with us until the video's conclusion, where, through this Zen narrative, you will uncover answers to this intriguing enigma. However, before we proceed, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. By doing this, you'll get alerts when we release new videos aimed at enhancing your spiritual journey. As the sun descended leisurely toward the horizon, it cast the sky in vibrant hues that flickered across the stones like flames. Around a flickering campfire, the venerable monk Kai prepared to share a unique revelation with his eager disciples. The anticipation was palpable among them, as they knew their wise mentor was about to unveil yet another profound truth. With a voice both serene and compelling, Kai began to recount an ancient tale, one that promised to enlighten their minds and touch their hearts deeply. From the dawn of time, the monk initiated, a mystical number arose from the cosmos' vast expanse, 888. Ever since, its energy has suffused the fabric of existence, ushering in wealth, prosperity, and harmony like a mighty river nourishing all it touches. This number heralds a future bright with happiness and rich fulfillment. Stooping slightly, Kai picked up a piece of pristine white paper. With careful and graceful movements, he penned the number 888 in shimmering gold ink. His calligraphy flowed like a cascade tumbling down a mountain, imprinting its essence in the disciples' minds. This emblem, he continued in a gentle tone, holds an ancient power that draws positive forces into your life as surely as a magnet draws iron. Envision this number as a lucky charm, a conduit linking heaven and earth, a gateway ushering you into a realm of marvels. The disciples sat motionless, utterly captivated by their master's narrative. Their eyes sparkled with curiosity and anticipation, reminiscent of stars twinkling in the night sky. 888 transcends its simple numerical form, Kai elaborated, his voice resonating with profound insight. It acts as a key, unlocking the door to the universe's boundless potential and, by extension, to the immense potential residing within each of us. This number serves as a mystical gateway to a realm filled with wonders, granting you access to a limitless source of energy and wisdom, a perpetual spring of inspiration and inner fortitude. One of the younger disciples, brimming with eagerness, inquired of Master Kai, how exactly can this number unlock prosperity and inner peace for us? The monk, his face breaking into a wide smile, encouraged them to pen the number 888 on a white sheet of paper using golden or red ink, colors symbolic of prosperity and good fortune. This paper should then be placed beneath your pillow before you sleep, like a secret treasure awaiting discovery, Kai explained softly yet assertively. As you slumber, your mind will unfold like a blossom under the sunlight, and the power of 888 will permeate your being, cleansing your spirit and readying you to accept new blessings from the cosmos. It will be akin to a shower of grace descending upon parched soil. Your dreams will morph into visions, your intuitions into bursts of brilliance, and synchronicities into unseen guides, steering you towards your ultimate fate. The disciples, their hearts brimming with anticipation and their hands gripping the sheets inscribed with the number 888, proceeded to their chambers. Moved deeply by the ritual Kai had described, they were eager to embrace it with all the trust and faith they could muster. As night enveloped the monastery, the disciples withdrew to their rooms, comforted by the symphony of nocturnal birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. Beneath their pillows, the papers bearing the number 888 lay like cherished amulets, radiating a faint yet palpable energy. That night, an extraordinary occurrence unfolded. Each disciple was visited by vivid, colorful dreams. These dreams were laden with symbols and cryptic messages, serving as guides to joy. Upon waking, the disciples felt as if a refreshing breeze had cleared the fog from their minds. A surge of fresh energy and deep inner peace washed over them, enveloping them in a wave of positivity that felt intoxicating. In the days that followed, remarkable events began to take shape in their lives. Opportunities blossomed unexpectedly, like flowers at dawn. Serendipitous meetings shone over their paths like beacons in the night, guiding their way. And lucky coincidences propelled them toward the fulfillment of their deepest dreams, like wish-granting shooting stars. Astounded and joyful from these occurrences and their transformations, the disciples sought out Kai to express their gratitude and to delve deeper into the mysteries of the number 888. The wise monk, greeting them with a warm smile, invited them to gather around a lively fire. It crackled vibrantly, like a pulsating heart that united them beneath a shared sky. 888 is indeed an angelic number, Kai conveyed with a wisdom-filled voice. It acts as a message from our spiritual guardians, a precious beacon imbuing our lives with hope, love, and protection. Just as a lighthouse casts its beams through the darkness, this number guides us toward our ultimate fate, illuminating our path with its radiant glow. In the context of Buddhism, the digit 8 symbolizes the Eightfold Path, the journey toward enlightenment. Thus, the repetition in 888 is viewed as a mark of spiritual perfection and awakening, a revered symbol that aids in discovering one's life path. Master Kai, one disciple inquired, does this number hold significance? This connection positions it as a symbol of redemption, salvation, and immortal life. Kai shared tales of angels and spiritual mentors who, through this number, had extended their support to those in need. He described its frequent appearances in prophetic dreams, sudden flashes of insight, and remarkable coincidences, like an unseen thread intricately weaving the tapestry of our destinies. The 888 symbolizes balance and harmony. Kai continued, serving as a bridge connecting heaven and earth. It aids us in achieving equilibrium between our spiritual goals and earthly necessities. This number invites us to lead a meaningful life, where external success is matched by internal advancement, thus fostering emotional stability and mental wellness. As the disciples absorbed Kai's teachings with rapt attention, their hearts swelled with gratitude for the wisdom he shared. Kai then guided them in a meditation centered around the number 888. Envision this number, my dears, and imagine a golden light flowing through your body, cleansing and purifying your soul, Kai instructed. Be mindful of the signs and synchronicities that appear in your life, recognizing them as messages from the universe guiding you towards your destiny. Embracing Kai's teachings, the disciples faithfully continue to practice the ritual of the number 888 and meditate on its significance. Their lives transformed into a journey of discovery and joy, each day unfolding like a new chapter in an enchanting tale. The number 888 shimmered before their eyes like celestial music, urging them to move in harmony with the universe's rhythm. Despite facing challenges and trials, their lives progressed under the banners of trust, faith, and perseverance. Kai often reminded them during his teachings, challenges are like stones that pave the path of our lives. Do not fear stumbling, for it is through falling that you learn to rise again. The 888 is with you. Simply open your heart to feel its energy. This message bolstered their spirits, encouraging them to embrace life's trials as opportunities for growth and renewal, guided by the mystical presence of the number 888. Aiko, a young disciple whose spirit was as pure as her heart was kind, faced a severe trial when a sudden blaze consumed her home, leaving her with nothing. Overwhelmed with despair, she felt forsaken by the universe, her cries a poignant echo of her anguish. Sensing her profound distress, Kai gently took her hand and led her to a hilltop that overlooked the serene valley below. As the sun began to ascend, casting the sky in vibrant hues of pink and orange, Kai pointed towards the horizon. "Look," he said, his voice calm and reassuring, "the universe has not forsaken you. It has presented this challenge to allow you to rise anew, like a phoenix from the ashes. Remember, the 888 is with you. Maintain your faith, and let your inner strength navigate you through adversity." Witnessing the dawn, Aiko felt a resurgence of vigor within her. The monk's words rekindled her hope and fortified her resolve to reconstruct her life. Supported by her fellow disciples and the broader community, she built a new home, which stood not only more splendid, but also sturdier than the one she had lost. After navigating through various trials and challenges, the disciples emerged transformed, possessing a newfound understanding of themselves and their roles within the world. If you were to softly share your deepest longing with the breeze, what would it be? Perhaps an old, forgotten dream or a hope silently nestled in your soul. And what if we told you about a mystical occasion, a night when the sky blushes pink and desires resonate with amplified intensity? Would you be willing to surrender to its enchantment? This occasion arrives on April 23rd, when the full moon adorns itself in pink hues akin to blossoming cherry trees, heralding a phenomenon beyond mere astronomy. Join us on this journey as Hiro, a venerable Buddhist monk of wisdom, unveils the mysteries of the pink moon and strategies for enhancing your spiritual evolution. Through this event on April 23rd, immerse yourself in a night brimming with spirituality, folklore, and enigmas. Discover how the transformative powers of forgiveness, compassion, and love can kindle hope even in the most wounded souls. And if you stay until the video's end, prepare for a profoundly moving conclusion. Alongside the spiritual revelations of the pink moon, you might also find a key to unlocking your vault of desires and sharing your dreams with the whispering winds. But before we proceed, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and enabling notifications to stay updated on new content tailored for your spiritual journey. As the 23rd of April 2024 drew near, the first tendrils of spring sunlight pierced through the temple garden's cherry tree branches, casting a gentle glow. Within this serene ambience, the monk Hiro readied himself to impart wisdom to his eager disciples regarding the enigmatic secrets of the pink moon. Anticipation hummed in the air, for all knew that on this extraordinary night, the sky would be adorned with the ethereal glow of the pink moon, promising a spectacle steeped in spiritual significance. Hiro, his visage etched with the creases of time and ancient insight, emanated a tranquil aura that was infectious, while his eyes sparkled with profound intensity. The pink moon on the night of April 23rd, my dear disciples, Hiro began in a serene tone, is not merely a celestial spectacle, but a moment of profound rebirth and spiritual rejuvenation. Its hue, gentle and reminiscent of a rose petal, symbolizes the universal love, compassion, and tenderness that should infuse our souls. A ripple of agreement rippled through the assembled disciples, captivated by this captivating discourse. Yuki, one among them, respectfully inquired, "Master, how can we best harness the opportunities presented by the pink moon?" Hiro's smile was warm as he responded, There exist numerous ways to honor the pink moon and tap into its benevolent energies. Firstly, I urge you to meditate beneath its luminous glow on that night. Allow its subtle energy to envelop you, aiding in the release of negative emotions, resentments, and fears that burden your spirit. Continuing, Hero advised, moreover, the pink moon presents an auspicious moment to sow seeds of positive intention for the future. As it bathes your visage, close your eyes and visualize your deepest desires with clarity and an open heart. The pink moon shall nurture these aspirations, coaxing them to fruition. The disciples absorbed their master's guidance with rapt attention, contemplating the dreams and aspirations nestled within their hearts. After inspecting each disciple attentively, Hero beckoned them to accompany him into a nearby forest nestled at the temple's edge, a mystical realm where one could lose themselves and find solace. On the eve of April 23rd, seek out a tranquil spot such as this, immerse yourselves in nature's serenity, and heed its whispers, Hero advised. The songs of birds, the rustle of leaves, the gentle breeze, they all carry messages from nature, guiding us towards inner peace. Yet, amidst the clamor of modern life, we often overlook these sacred communiques, failing to allow their energy to permeate our hearts and souls. Master, a disciple interjected eagerly, why don't we journey together to this enchanted forest on that night? And so, when the 23rd of April arrived, the disciples congregated in silence beneath the canopy of trees in that enchanting woodland, surrendering to the beauty of their surroundings. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the ethereal glow of the pink moon began to suffuse the sky with its delicate yet potent hue. "Behold the pink moon," Hero proclaimed with emotion. "Behold its splendor and draw inspiration from its message of renewal and hope." The disciples lifted their gazes to the heavens, beholding the pink moon's majestic ascent on the horizon. Its gentle rosy light bathed their faces, while their hearts opened to the promise of growth and transformation. The night unfolded in a serene symphony of meditation and quiet contemplation beneath the gentle gaze of the pink moon, which bathed them in its nurturing glow like a tender mother. As dawn broke, the disciples felt a profound sense of renewal and vitality, as if they had been reborn with a newfound vigor and tranquility. They had absorbed the essence of Hero's teachings. The pink moon was not merely a celestial spectacle, but a sacred opportunity to tend to the garden of their souls and foster inner beauty. Master, the pink moon is indeed a marvel of beauty and spirituality, remarked Takeshi with reverence. Hero responded in hushed tones. Indeed, it serves as a poignant reminder that life is an eternal cycle of renewal and transformation. Like the moon that waxes and wanes each night, we too have the capacity to evolve and emerge as our truest selves. Taking in his master's words, Takeshi inquired further, how can we harness this energy for our spiritual advancement? How can we ensure that this sacred night does not pass in vain? Hero's smile was gentle as he replied. In addition to meditation and the release of negative energies, the pink moon beckons us to nurture universal love. Open your hearts to compassion for yourselves and others alike. Extend a helping hand to those in need and perform acts of selfless kindness. The pink moon will amplify your positive vibrations and radiate them outward, creating a ripple effect of compassion, benevolence, and inner serenity. Moved by Hero's wisdom, Takeshi sought to delve deeper, voicing the collective sentiment of his fellow disciples. Master, are there any other ways we can honor the pink moon and its benevolent energy? Hero nodded thoughtfully, acknowledging the yearning for deeper connection. Nature offers us a precious gift on this auspicious night. Close your eyes and allow the symphony of the forest to envelop you, wrapping you in a cocoon of tranquility. The songs of birds, the whisper of leaves, the gentle caress of the wind, these are nature's whispers, guiding you towards inner peace and communion with your true essence. A sacred hush descended upon the circle of disciples as they surrendered themselves to the enchanting symphony of the forest. The melodic chirping of birds intertwined with the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant murmur of a nearby stream, weaving a tapestry of harmony that resonated deep within their souls. Hero, his presence radiating tranquility, extended his arms and drew in a deep breath. Can you feel the rhythm of nature pulsating around you as though you are intricately woven into the fabric of creation itself? Hero's words carried the weight of ancient wisdom, inviting his disciples to attune themselves to the heartbeat of the earth. The pink moon magnifies this connection, granting you access to the timeless wisdom of the land. Listen with your heart and allow its teachings to guide you. As the pink moon ascended higher in the night sky, Hero regaled his disciples with a captivating tale passed down through generations. Long ago, in a time shrouded in legend, there dwelled a maiden named Hannah. He began, his voice a gentle cadence. Though blessed with beauty and kindness, her heart was heavy with sorrow, for she had lost her beloved to the ravages of war. But fate intervened one fateful eve, as the pink moon graced the heavens. Hero recounted how Hannah crossed paths with a venerable sage who imparted upon her the significance of the pink moon, a harbinger of hope and renewal. Advised to plant a cherry tree beneath its ethereal glow and nourish it with her tears, Hannah embraced the sage's counsel with unwavering faith. And so, under the auspicious light of the pink moon, she tenderly nurtured the sapling, her tears mingling with the earth. With each passing day, the cherry tree flourished, its vibrant pink blossoms casting a luminous glow upon her garden. It became a symbol of resilience and optimism, a beacon of hope amid darkness. Then, one serendipitous day, a weary warrior stumbled upon Hannah's village, his heart burdened by the scars of battle. Drawn to her kindness and warmth, the warrior found solace in Hannah's embrace, and love blossomed between them like the petals of the cherry tree. They exchanged vows beneath the boughs of their beloved tree, their union a testament to the enduring power of love and a promise of new beginnings. And so the pink moon, once a celestial spectacle, became a cherished emblem of love, hope, and rebirth, not only for Hannah, but for all who gazed upon its ethereal radiance. The disciples listened to the legend with rapt attention, their hearts stirred by the timeless tale of Hannah and the pink moon. When Hero concluded, a tranquil silence settled over the forest, punctuated only by the symphony of nature, the gentle chirping of birds and the rustle of leaves. What do the legend of Hannah and the phenomenon of the pink moon teach us? Takeshi inquired, his voice filled with curiosity. Hero's response was measured, delivered in a soothing tone that echoed through the stillness of the forest. They teach us that hope can thrive even in the darkest of times. He began. I'm your guide through this exploration, Haru, here to delve into the fascinating intersection of breath and consciousness, the unseen vitality that binds us to both our corporeal and spiritual realms. Together, we'll uncover the myriad ways in which mastering your breath opens doors to a realm of potentialities, from bolstering your well-being to extending your vitality. Prepare to be astonished by the revelation that your breath serves as the linchpin to a longer, healthier existence, a fact unknown to a staggering 95% of humanity. Across the annals of ancient wisdom lies a profound truth. Each breath drawn is not merely a fleeting instant, but a precious, finite gift. Consider the humble dog, drawing 27 to 28 breaths per minute and living a modest decade or so. In stark contrast, humans, with their 14 to 15 breaths per minute, enjoy a lifespan spanning multiple generations. And then there's the tortoise, with its leisurely 5 to 6 breaths per minute, defying time itself with its astonishing half-millennium existence. Thus emerges a captivating hypothesis. Longevity finds its roots in the measured pace of respiration. Their insight transcended the conventional metrics of time, recognizing the essence of life not in its temporal expanse, but in the rhythm of breath. By tempering the pace and enriching the depth of respiration, they believed one could prolong life's tenure. Indeed, the act of deep breathing yields manifold benefits, purging the body of pathogens while fortifying the cellular bulwarks against disease. It's akin to a revitalizing breeze for the mortal vessel. And let us not overlook the profound impact of proper respiration on cognitive function. With each deep inhalation, our minds awaken to heightened awareness, sharper memory, keener cognition, and deeper comprehension, an invigorating tonic for the brain. Yet the true marvel lies in the intricate dance between breath and psyche, where each inhalation and exhalation mirrors the ebb and flow of our mental and physical states. Hence, it's hardly surprising that yogis have honed the practice of breath modulation over centuries to achieve equilibrium of both mind and body. Should your respiration dip below the threshold of 11 breaths per minute, a heightened sensitivity to auditory stimuli may ensue, enabling you to discern even the most subtle whispers of nature, an amplification of life's symphony. Pushing further, reducing your breath rate to below 6 breaths per minute may unveil an entirely new reality, wherein the mechanics of inanimate objects become lucid and the subtle vibrations linking the inert to the cosmic weave reveal themselves. Yet the benefits of deliberate, unhurried respiration extend beyond mere perceptual augmentation. They are intrinsically linked to stability and longevity. This simple yet potent practice serves as a conduit to enhance well-being and contentment. Through mastery of breath, one gains dominion over the tumultuous currents of mind and emotion, fostering an inner serenity resilient to life's storms. So, how does one embark on the journey of breath mastery and unlock its boundless rewards? It all commences with comprehending the symbiotic relationship between breath and body. Let's deconstruct it further. Under normal circumstances, the length of an inhalation spans approximately 10 finger widths, while exhalation extends to about 12. However, this ratio undergoes significant fluctuations during different activities. For instance, while dining, inhalation may elongate to 16 to 17 finger widths, and brisk walking may necessitate breaths spanning 22 to 24 fingers. Even during strenuous endeavors like running, inhalation can stretch to an impressive 45 to 50 finger widths. In such moments, the force of one's breath mirrors the potent energy of nature itself. However, there's a crucial aspect that warrants our close attention: the nature of our exhalation. During moments of intimacy, the outward breath can span an impressive 50 to 60 finger widths, a remarkable metamorphosis of breath. As one drifts into slumber, the exhalation assumes yet another guise, stretching to 60 to 70 finger widths, akin to a gentle, soothing breeze. You might ponder the significance of these variations in breath. They serve as a portal into the labyrinth of our emotions and mental states. The rhythm of our breath mirrors the ebb and flow of our inner world. Indeed, your breath acts as the conduit between your corporeal form and your psyche. To comprehend and regulate your mental and emotional states, you must traverse the bridge of your breath. It serves as the gateway to your inner sanctum, unlocking the latent potential that resides within. Consider the tranquil slumber of a child. Observe how their abdomen rises and falls with each breath, a testament to the innate wisdom of deep abdominal breathing. Children, unburdened by the weight of prolonged emotions, swiftly rebound from setbacks, swiftly returning to their playful pursuits. Their emotions are transient, effortlessly regulated by their innate breathing patterns. This simplicity is a testament to the profound connection between deep, natural breath and emotional equilibrium. Yet, deep breathing is not the exclusive domain of children. It is a fundamental necessity for all. Initially bestowed upon us by nature, the gift of deep breath serves as a cornerstone of well-being. However, as we mature, we often deviate from our natural breathing patterns. Many succumb to shallow chest breathing, a shift often precipitated by the weight of worries and anxieties. As our breath grows shallow, our minds become ensnared in a quagmire of stress and negativity. Now, envision a realm where your breath mirrors the profound depth and length of your childhood days. This expansive breath bestows upon you happiness and tranquility reminiscent of your youthful innocence. Such a state is attainable if you embark on the journey of breath mastery, unlocking the dormant potential within. But what of the legendary yogis and sages, whose lifespans stretch to 150, 200, or even 300 years? How do they attain such extraordinary longevity? The answer lies in prana energy. Prana energy permeates the cosmos, and these enlightened beings have mastered the art of harnessing its boundless power. Through precise control of their breath, they manipulate this energy to suit their needs, prolonging their lives and unlocking unparalleled abilities. With mastery over their breath, these yogis command their life force, even possessing the ability to halt their breath at will. In essence, they have unraveled the enigmatic secrets of life itself. You may wonder about the profound healing potential of breath control. Certain ailments, deemed incurable by conventional medicine, yield to the mastery of breath. By attaining mastery over your mind and brain through breath control, you can discover relief and healing beyond the reach of modern medical practices. Envision a life where the tumultuous waves of life hold no sway over you, where you remain unwavering and serene in the face of adversity. Such is the potential of a yogi who has mastered the art of breath control. Let's take a moment to marvel at the profound influence of breath in the natural realm. Have you witnessed a lion or a tiger exhibit docile behavior akin to a domesticated pet in the presence of certain yogis? This remarkable transformation occurs due to the yogi's adept control of their breath, forging a connection with the animal kingdom through their mastery. We've merely skimmed the surface of the myriad benefits breath control offers, ranging from heightened senses to extraordinary abilities. It's a voyage well worth undertaking. Here's a clandestine insight. Breath control can even aid in curbing desires. It's no coincidence that ancient wisdom advocates for the regulation of lust and anger, recognizing their intimate connection to our breath. Mastery of breath grants dominion over these primal urges. But how does one embark on the path of breath control and unveil the latent potential within? It commences with understanding your breath. In childhood, breathing emanates naturally from the abdomen, fostering a sense of buoyancy and harmony within the mind and body. However, as we mature, life's demands prompt alterations in our breathing patterns. We transition to chest breathing, resulting in shallow, truncated breaths that inundate the mind with apprehension and trivial concerns. Yet, a return to the innate rhythm of breathing is within reach. Begin by reacquainting yourself with abdominal breathing, akin to the unencumbered breath of youth. Through this practice, you'll observe your mind regaining its youthful vivacity and lightness, reminiscent of days past. Keep in mind that breathing serves as the conduit between your physical body and your mind. To gain insight into your inner realm and effect change, you must traverse the bridge of your breath. Your breath holds the key to unlocking your latent potential. For those intrigued by the fabled longevity of yogis who span centuries, they impart two fundamental principles. Firstly, engage in complete breaths that extend to your navel. Secondly, maintain an upright posture. These seemingly simple practices harbor transformative potential. Viewed through the lens of yoga and pranayama, prana energy emerges as a pivotal facet of yogic philosophy. It permeates the universe, and adept yogis have mastered its manipulation. Are you aware that each individual we cross paths with is there for a purpose? And did you realize that every soul we encounter plays a distinct role in our journey? Each meeting, whether brief or enduring, be it a passionate love affair or a mere brush with someone on our journey, constitutes a vital fragment in the tapestry of our life. Yet, what remains concealed is the grand design behind these interlacing destinies. If you linger till the video's conclusion through the Zen narrative shared, you will come to understand that every person enters our existence for a particular reason, highlighting that life is an expedition of enlightenment where each interaction serves as a chance to acquire knowledge and evolve. Indeed, those we meet along our voyage invariably carry a significant gift, a lesson to be absorbed, wisdom to be embraced. Thus, settle in and allow yourself to be enthralled by the richness and profundity of this Zen tale. But before we proceed, should you not have done it yet, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our offerings aimed at nurturing your spiritual journey. Beneath a sky of unparalleled clarity, shrouded in a veil of morning haze, the essence of cherry blossoms filled the air, infusing the temple's gardens with their delicate aroma. Within this haven of tranquility, basked in the serene light of dawn, the youthful Hiroshi sought out the enlightened monk Hotaka, his heart weighed down by a query smoldering within like a quiet flame. "Teacher, what leads some individuals into our lives?" Hotaka, with a gaze that seemed to reach into the very depths of Hiroshi's being, comforted the young seeker in a voice both serene and profound. "No encounter, my child, happens by mere chance. Every individual we stumble upon is akin to a seed sown by fate in our life's garden, a cherished gift bearing both a lesson and a chance for self-improvement. Some of these seeds blossom into transient flowers, adorning our days with their brief splendor, leaving behind a memory as tender as the whisper of a spring zephyr. Others grow into towering trees, providing solace and support through the ages, standing as beacons of resilience and enlightenment on our path. Bear in mind that each of these seeds, thus each soul, carries forward the potential for new beginnings, a bud of hope that feeds our spirit. And be mindful that within the vast tapestry of interactions that speckle our existence, we encounter three primary archetypes of individuals, three roles that serve as unforeseen mentors on our path to personal development. Initially, we have those aptly termed as mentors. These individuals, through their insight and exemplariness, light the way for us. They impart invaluable knowledge, motivate us to transcend our boundaries, and unveil new vistas of understanding. They might be educators, advisors, spiritual leaders, or simply wise souls whose paths briefly intersect with ours, etching a lasting imprint on our essence. Their guidance may manifest in various guises: timely counsel, narratives that broaden our outlook, profound dialogues that stir and provoke thought, or exemplary lives that urge us towards self-improvement. Mentors play a crucial role in enhancing our consciousness, enabling us to tackle adversities with bravery and resolve, to foster empathy and affection towards others, and to pursue a life of greater authenticity and significance. Following are those identified as companions on the journey. These individuals walk a segment of our path alongside us, providing solidarity, camaraderie, and understanding. In their company, we navigate obstacles, revel in successes, and derive lessons from mutual experiences. They could be enduring friends, kin, workmates, or individuals linked by shared enthusiasms and pursuits. Their support takes various forms: comforting words in moments of despair, a joyous smile that illuminates our day, tangible assistance in times of need, or earnest conversations that spur personal development. Companions on the journey make us feel part of something larger than ourselves, helping us approach life's trials with a calmer spirit, to share in the spectrum of human emotion, and to forge profound, lasting connections. Lastly, we meet the mirrors, those who reflect back at us the elements of our character we often overlook or rebuff. Their presence offers a chance for deeper self-exploration, shining a light on both our virtues and our flaws. They might be individuals who provoke us, challenge us, or simply cause us to ponder our identity and life's ambitions. Though their role may sometimes be challenging, it is invaluable. They confront us with our fears and insecurities, compel us to face our lesser traits, and assist in our growth and maturation as individuals. Hiroshi, enlightened by his guide's teachings, grasps that each encounter is a treasured opportunity for enlightenment and growth, urging us to embrace with gratitude anyone who steps into our lives, recognizing their unique contribution to our personal development. With time, we learn to discern the hidden wisdom in every meeting and to move through the vast tapestry of existence with joy and thankfulness. The journey, the venerable and sagacious monk elaborates, calls for allies to facilitate our growth and support. Such individuals inspire us to break through barriers and ascend to heightened states of consciousness, spurring us on towards the pinnacle version of ourselves. Moreover, rejuvenation is key. Hence, certain encounters inject a revitalizing energy into our essence, unveiling new vistas and reviving our spirits. Life, challenging and rigorous as it is, demands encouragement. Thus, we cross paths with those whose actions serve as reminders of our journey's true essence, bolstering our resolve and equipping us with the bravery to advance against the tide, even amidst formidable trials. Hotaka, with Hiroshi hanging on his every word, encourages contemplation. Even those who wound us with their remarks or deeds emerge as unparalleled instructors. Acting as core stones along our path, they school us in resilience and fortification of spirit, schooling us in endurance and the art of navigating hardships. Moreover, there are those who uphold us, akin to the roots of a stalwart tree, offering solace and stability in turbulent times. Such figures stand as a steady and comforting force, enabling us to meet trials with valor and intent, bestowing upon us the emotional steadiness and tranquility we deeply seek. Hiroshi, reflecting on the sage's insights, recalls with fondness the ally who stood by him in a time of need, a haven amidst life's tumultuous seas, an anchor that offered protection and steered him back on course. And what of those who brighten our cosmos as enduring stars? The master muses further. Ever-present beacons that navigate us through life, cherished companions, kin, and kindred spirits with whom we share laughter and tears, dreams and confidences. Hashi beams, contemplating the cherished individuals who illuminate his journey, serving as a guiding light through the darkness. The seasoned monk imparts further enlightenment. Bear in mind, dear pupil, each interaction enriches the elaborate tapestry of your being, serving as a distinctive segment of the vast artwork that narrates your journey. Value and acknowledge each individual you meet, for they all contribute distinct threads to the narrative of your existence, crafting an intricate and unparalleled design. Over time, Hiroshi absorbs the profundity of Hotaka's teachings, guiding his soul's voyage. Thus, every interaction transforms into a moment ripe with potential for enlightenment and personal expansion, a chance to unveil new dimensions of both self and the universe. As experiences of hardship and happiness weave through his life, he learns that every soul he encounters carries a veiled boon, a lesson of immeasurable worth, and gradually, evolving into a venerable monk himself, Hiroshi imparts to the youth the wisdom gleaned from Hotaka on his spiritual journey. Existence, he instills in his followers day by day, is a continuum of meaningful encounters that embellish our lives, a symphony of spirits mingling and imparting upon one another the essence of what it means to truly live. So, what's the essence of this tale? It's that each meeting is a treasure, an avenue for advancement and enlightenment, with no one crossing our path by mere chance. Every individual plays a pivotal role. Our lives are an odyssey of discovery, a saga that unfolds with each new interaction. Hence, let us embrace every moment with happiness, with affection, with gratitude for every gift of companionship bestowed upon us by life. Did you know that the way you breathe can lengthen or shorten your life? And did you know that if you breathe less, you live more? Yes, as counterintuitive as it may seem, that's exactly how it is. To realize this, just take a look at nature. For example, a dog breathing about 30 times a minute lives only 10 to 15 years. Turtles, sharks, and other animals that are among the longest lived in the world, breathing about 3 times a minute, think that they can live up to 500 years. And in the middle, there are us human beings who, with our 15 to 20 breaths per minute, live between 80 and 100 years. In this motivational video, using a Zen story and the wisdom of the Japanese monk Ki, we will see how we can work on our breathing to live more peacefully and longer. I recommend that you stay until the end, and because I remind you that the Japanese are among the human beings who live the longest, therefore, thanks to their wisdom and ability to achieve inner peace, they have much to teach us. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share the video. In this way, you will help us produce new valuable content every day for your personal and spiritual growth. In a remote village in Japan, in a Buddhist monastery surrounded by mountains and fog, lived the elderly monk Kenji, known for his wisdom. His calm steps echoed in the stone corridors of the monastery as he headed towards the meeting place, where his disciples awaited him with eyes eager to learn the secrets of life and serenity. Not only his disciples were present at the meeting, but also doctors and yoga masters. The theme of the lesson, in fact, was breathing as a tool for living long. A young disciple, driven by a thirst for knowledge and eager to learn more, immediately asked, "Master Kenji, I have heard that breath control can reveal the secrets of life and lead to serenity. Can you teach us this ancient art?" Kenji smiled kindly and took advantage of the boy's question to begin his lesson. "Breathing is the bridge between the body and the mind," he said. "Observe nature, and you will understand the secret of life. Look at the dog, which breathes hastily and lives a maximum of 15 years, and look at the turtle or shark, which breathes about 3 times a minute and lives up to 500 years. The monk continued explaining the profound connection between breathing, longevity, and inner peace. The ancient sages understood that the number of breaths is limited, but not the time on earth. Therefore, they began to study how to reduce the number of breaths and increase their depth, because, remember, slow and conscious breathing is the key to a peaceful and lasting life. Now even science has arrived at this truth. To make these concepts more tangible, Kenji asked the young disciple to come along for a practical session. "Practice abdominal breathing," he said, guiding the disciple through the expansion and contraction of the abdomen with each breath. "You will feel how your body tunes into the harmonious rhythm of the universe." After this practical demonstration, the master continued by telling stories of ancient yogis who, through breath control, achieved profound connections with the cosmos. "Breathing is more than just a physiological act," he said. "It is the thread that unites our being to the fabric of the universe. When we master breathing, we become attuned to the rhythm of existence." To explain the effect of breathing on the mind, Kenji used concrete examples. Imagine your mind as a mirror. When the breath is agitated, the mirror is blurred. But when the breath is calm, the mirror reflects clearly. Conscious breathing dispels mental confusion, bringing clarity, peace, and serenity. As those present were increasingly captivated by the stories and examples they were hearing, Master Kenji also introduced the importance of slowing down the pace of breathing in moments of stress and tension. When you feel anger or anxiety approaching, slow your breathing. It's an act of kindness to yourself, a way to give yourself a break and think about solutions to problems. To make the lesson even more valuable, Kenji talked about the effect of breathing on sensory perception. Have you ever noticed that when your breathing slows, your perceptions become more acute? You can perceive sounds and smells of astonishing clarity. Life reveals itself in every conscious breath. The monk also shared an ancient mantra that embodies the essence of mindful breathing practice. Inhale kindness, exhale gratitude. This mantra, Kenji explained, reminds us to cultivate a compassionate heart through breathing. Each inhalation serves to receive kindness, and each exhalation serves to offer gratitude. The people present at the lesson felt more and more serene. Kenji's story had become a personal journey, an invitation to explore the mystery of life through breathing. At the end of the lesson, Kenji shared a very important practical tip. In the business of everyday life, Take time to breathe consciously. Even a few minutes a day can transform your experience of life. Breathing is the portal to a fuller, more fulfilling life. Remember, your life is made up of breaths, and every breath is a gift. In conclusion, what does this story between age-old wisdom and medicine teach us? That correct breathing is crucial for maintaining health. That although this is a given, they don't talk about it either in schools or most doctors. The importance of effective breathing is not only limited to providing oxygen to the body and eliminating carbon dioxide together with waste, but extends to the awareness that air constitutes the main source of vital energy, a principle already understood by ancient cultures. Breathing deeply means nourishing yourself with this vital energy that sustains us. Furthermore, correct breathing plays an essential role in massaging the thoracic and abdominal organs, contributing to their well-being. Remember, breathing, although an automatic process of the body, can be voluntarily controlled. Therefore, although man has forgotten the correct way to breathe over the millennia, with a little effort, he can learn and give himself extra years of life in health and serenity. And what do you think? What relationship do you have with your breathing? Write it in the comments, and let's talk about it together. Have you ever found yourself waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, when the world is cloaked in silence and stillness? Have you pondered over the reasons behind it? Waking up at such an hour isn't necessarily unusual. It can stem from various factors, whether psychological or physiological. However, if this occurrence becomes habitual, there might be deeper spiritual implications at play. In this video, through the lens of a Zen story and Buddhist wisdom, you'll uncover an ancient ritual believed to dispel poverty permanently and guide you towards genuine prosperity. So, stay tuned until the end as we examine whether those who perceive this phenomenon with trepidation, viewing it as an ill omen, are indeed correct. Moreover, the insights you gain will undoubtedly aid your journey of personal and spiritual growth, providing profound self-awareness and understanding. Nestled within the remote mountains of Japan, within the confines of an ancient monastery, resided the venerable monk Kuma, renowned for his wisdom and rapport with his disciples. On a particular day during a gathering, Kuma convened a group of disciples perturbed by a recurring phenomenon they'd experienced for several months, awakening each night at 3 o'clock. "My dear friends," Kuma commenced, "I sense your apprehension regarding today's topic, and I understand there are numerous queries awaiting answers. How often, upon waking at 3 o'clock, have you felt a surge of fear and disquiet? How frequently have you found yourself ensconced in darkness, heart racing, pondering life's mysteries?" queried the monk. Eagerly, they awaited the master's elucidation, as sunlight streamed through the monastery's windows, and the gentle breeze served as a reminder of nature's omnipotence. Embarking on the discourse that had deeply troubled his disciples, Kuma ventured into the profound significances of their nocturnal awakenings. Should you find yourself experiencing or persistently encountering the 3 o'clock phenomenon, expounded Kuma, be cognizant that it's a more prevalent occurrence than perceived, albeit laden with profound connotations. They're not mere coincidences, but rather invitations from the universe to plumb the depths of our souls and forge a connection with the mystical essence pervading existence. Kuma led his disciples on a metaphorical voyage. Envision yourself as a solitary voyager adrift in a slumber as profound as the ocean, he depicted. Then, at 3 o'clock, the sea of your consciousness begins to roil and waves of awareness crest, beckoning you to navigate the recesses of your soul. Sleep, in this context, metamorphoses into the nocturnal leg of our expedition. Much like solitary explorers, we delve into the depths of sleep, plunging into the unknown, surrendering to the enigmatic currents of the night. Our consciousness, akin to a distant beacon amidst the tempest, awakens abruptly at 3 o'clock, when the night is at its darkest, and we find ourselves solitary beneath the star-strewn firmament. Herein lies the crux of our nocturnal sojourn, our minds illuminated akin to a lantern abruptly alight. The stroke of 3 o'clock becomes a pivotal juncture, a crossroads on our odyssey. The night, with its serenity and enigma, serves as our companion. Upon awakening, it's as though our inner beacon ignites, illuminating the path traversed and that which lies ahead. These awakenings become interludes in our expedition, moments wherein we peruse the cartography of our souls, reflecting upon the vicissitudes and joys encountered along the way. Solitary voyagers roused amidst the nocturnal ether find solace in the stars adorning the obsidian expanse. Each star symbolizes a memory, a lesson, a hope. Thus, the night metamorphoses into a realm of introspection, a respite amidst life's ceaseless march. Thus, as we awaken at 3 o'clock, ensconced in the silence of the night, we realize that our journey is not solely physical, but an epic of the soul. Every awakening constitutes a chapter, a fragment of verse within our travelogue. We may embrace these moments as reprieves, invitations to contemplate the splendor of the stars, to rewrite the annals of our destiny. Consider that behind these nocturnal awakenings, Kuma continued, lurks a delicate interplay between body and spirit. Our quotidian lives, akin to terrestrial dances, often culminate in weariness and discord. Sleep, ostensibly a refuge, transmutes into the stage wherein the tensions of our existence are laid bare. Kuma delved into the profound spiritual underpinnings of this phenomenon, correlating nocturnal awakening with the concept of cosmic harmony. The universe constitutes an ever-evolving symphony, he posited, and nocturnal awakenings represent moments wherein we may attune ourselves to celestial melodies. As minstrels of the soul, we must acquaint ourselves with harmonious resonance with the universe's vibrations. What are your reflections on these nocturnal awakenings, and what experiences have you encountered? The venerable and sagacious monk adorned his narratives with tangible exemplars, recounting tales of ancient sages who, upon awakening at 3 o'clock, received divine inspiration. Envision the Buddha, bathed in the starlight of 3 in the morning, meditating and aligning himself with the universe's ebb and flow, he recounted. Perceive that moment as an extraordinary opportunity for growth. Continuing his discourse, Kuma employed another analogy. The night resembles a celestial canvas, and awakening amidst its embrace represents the zenith of its vibrancy. Observe the minutiae, the hues emergent from the shadows. Be the artisans of your reality, for the night furnishes you with the ideal tableau to paint your aspirations and dreams. Kuma, gratified by his disciples' burgeoning tranquility, traversed the realms of intellect and spirit, expounding upon how nocturnal awakening could serve as a conduit to intuition and profound cognition. It's akin to a clandestine portal unfurling, granting ingress to latent wisdom and profound verities. Welcome these awakenings as keys to unlock the portals of inner comprehension. The monk interspersed the narrative with anecdotes of monastics who, awakened amidst the nocturnal hours, received divine teachings firsthand. Contemplate the solitary monk who, beneath the nocturnal expanse, discerns the presence of primordial spirits imparting sagacious counsel, he interjected. Recall that nocturnal awakening may serve as a bridge between the corporeal and spiritual domains, for it is precisely at such junctures that the veil demarcating the two realms thins. The disciples embarked upon a deluge of inquiries, propelled by their yearning to glean a deeper understanding of this captivating subject and discern the import of nocturnal awakening for each of them. Thus, in addressing their queries, Kuma expounded upon the symbolism inherent in the early morning hours, delving into the spiritual tenets of antiquated civilizations. 3 in the morning epitomizes the nocturnal nadir, a sacrosanct moment wherein darkness attains its zenith ere the break of dawn, he asserted, his countenance suffused with serene benevolence. My earnest entreaty to each of you, Kuma appended, is to perceive these nocturnal junctures as invitations to mindfulness. Rather than resisting or evading these awakenings, explore the nocturnal tapestry of your soul. Maintain a journal beside your resting place and transcribe the ruminations, visions, and inspirations that ensue. Always bear in mind that each awakening harbors pearls of wisdom that can enrich your spiritual trajectory. What insights have we gleaned through this odyssey into the enigmas of 3 and the morning awakenings? Beneath the veneer of happenstance lie profound and invaluable meanings. The night, with its shroud of enigma, emerges as a platform to forge a connection with our innermost selves and the enigmatic forces permeating the cosmos. Every nocturnal awakening serves as an entreaty, an opportunity to plumb the depths of our soul, harmonize with higher frequencies, and pursue augmented self-awareness. Therefore, rather than succumbing to fear or trepidation, deeming this phenomenon portentous, we can embrace these moments as precious gifts bestowed by the universe to enrich our spiritual expedition. Deepen your communion with yourself and the cosmos, and you'll discern that even within the nocturnal shadows, a luminescence awaits revelation. How often have you felt as if someone has stepped into your life with the sole purpose of shattering your dreams and ambitions? Sadly, we frequently encounter individuals who seem intent on causing us harm for a variety of reasons: personal vendettas, frustration, jealousy. Through a Zen tale, you'll learn to identify the indicators that someone is out to undermine you. Furthermore, if you stick around till the end, you'll also discover strategies to prevent such scenarios from occurring. But before we proceed, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and share this video. Your support through these simple actions enables us to generate new content daily for your spiritual journey. In today's session, the monk spoke in a serene yet compelling tone. We will delve into a critical subject. We're going to explore the 8 signs that unmistakably point out those who enter our lives with the intention to bring us down. A disciple named Ki, keen on learning more, inquired of Master Isaac, what are these signs, and how can we shield ourselves from those seeking to inflict harm? Eisen nodded in agreement and commenced with the first warning sign by sharing an age-old story. In the days of yore, within the monastery village, lived a sage with a valuable gem. A sly individual once approached him, commending his wisdom before requesting a glimpse of the gem. As the disciples pondered over instances when they were manipulated, Eisen narrated another story, illustrating the second sign, destructive criticism. Picture a flower garden, he started, wherein the plants, instead of being nurtured and loved, were persistently trampled upon by someone. What initially seemed trivial eventually led the garden to desiccate, and one by one, the plants perished. Constant criticism, Eisen emphasized, acts like relentless footsteps crushing our self-worth. Those plotting our downfall will resort to demeaning language and perpetual judgment to sap our spirit. It's crucial to distinguish between constructive criticism, which is beneficial for our growth, and destructive criticism aimed solely at eroding our self-assurance. With a smile, Eisen introduced the third sign, social isolation. In a quaint village, he recounted, there was a fisherman, cherished by all for his nature and generosity. Then, an envious person started spreading malicious rumors about him. Gradually, the fisherman found himself deserted. Numerous friends turned their backs, and the village began to overlook him. His life transformed drastically within months. Not only did he become solitary, he also lost many patrons, and his livelihood suffered. Isolating someone, Eisen elucidated, is akin to severing a tree's roots. Those who aim to ruin us will attempt to detach us from our circle, foment divisions, and breed mistrust. To counter this, we must foster robust relationships, present an untarnished image to others, and withstand efforts to isolate us. Addressing the fourth sign, defamation, Eisen invited a guest to share their tale. Not far from here, the guest lived a merchant, esteemed by all. A spiteful competitor started circulating baseless accusations about his integrity, tarnishing his reputation and leading the community to scorn him. Gradually, despite his unblemished honesty, people ceased patronizing him. This forced him to close his shop and relocate. Defamation, Eisen commented, is a venom that eats away at our moral fabric. Remember, those seeking our destruction will wield their words as blades, wounding us and our standing with fabricated tales. We must guard our reputation with truth and openness, ensuring that their slander finds no echo among the people. The disciples, some tearful, reminisced about times they were wronged through slander and contemplated future preventive measures. Thanks to the master's teachings, the fifth sign Eisen discussed was the salvage of opportunities. Envision a craftsman, he began, who, on the brink of success, found his efforts consistently thwarted. Tools disappeared, blueprints were destroyed, materials were damaged. Despite his talent, this unfortunate man couldn't advance. Sabotage, Eisen stated, is like a gust quenching the flames of our accomplishments. Those determined to undermine us will obstruct our paths by creating hurdles. To avert such instances, we must stay alert and safeguard our journey towards success. This involves surrounding ourselves with trustworthy individuals and keeping our plans confidential until they materialize. As the day waned and the warm tea soothed the disciples, who listened intently, Eisen spoke of the sixth sign, the invasion of privacy. Sharing a legend, he said, in an ancient city, a guardian of profound secrets existed. Driven by envy of his vast knowledge, someone attempted to pry into his manuscripts, aiming to pilfer the most guarded secrets. However, the guardian, with the aid of a loyal ally, remained vigilant and secured his treasures. Remember, Eisen stressed, your privacy is sacred. Those bent on our downfall will seek to infiltrate our personal domain, searching for information to use against us. We must staunchly defend our private realm, selectively choosing those we let into our lives to safeguard ourselves. As the mist enveloped, lending the monastery an even more mystical aura, the master unveiled the seventh sign, espionage. He told of a distant land where a noble warrior resided. An intimidated rival dispatched spies to scrutinize his every move. Yet the warrior, with acute intuition, uncovered the schemes and thwarted them. Espionage, Eisen cautioned, is akin to a shadow attempting to steal our mental peace. Those plotting against us will employ cunning tactics to monitor our every action. We must be cognizant of external influences and preserve our independence. The eighth and final sign Eisen highlighted was linked to physical assaults and threats. In a secluded valley, he narrated, there lived a devout monk guiding young men away from crime. A malicious figure, Feeling his illicit interests jeopardized by the monk's righteous endeavors, sought to physically eliminate him through assault, hoping fear would compel him to abandon his mission. Physical aggression represents the utmost boundary of malevolence, Eisen warned. Those aiming to harm us might resort to intimidation and violence. In such situations, we must protect ourselves by seeking assistance when necessary. As the day concluded along with his narratives, Eisen gazed at his disciples with empathy. My children, life is a complex dance, with fellow dancers acting as either our mentors or shadows. Be observant and mindful of these signs, yet do not dwell in perpetual dread. Cultivate a sanctuary of trust and mutual respect around you, surround yourself with reliable companions, and prevent the darkness from extinguishing your inner light.